Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. No, I'm not going to jump off anywhere. I'm just announcing that tomorrow is May Day.
Imagine a Dandelion by Henry Gibson.
There's probably like a whole bunch of people out there that don't even know who you're talking about.
They don't know what Henry Gibson.
It's sad.
I think Henry's still around, isn't he?
He might be.
Yeah.
He might be.
It was funny.
How did we get over from Dandelions to...
Well, happy May Day.
Happy May Day.
Happy May Day.
And if you want to go kill some of my dandelions in my yard,
I'd be happy to on May Day.
I like May Day, but not dandelions.
Hello and welcome to your old news update. I'm Easy Fitz.
And I'm
Who are you?
Dandelion-hating Bud Driscoll.
All right. Our sponsors are as follows.
Yes, mate.
Eagle Crest Retirement Community 1501
yes.
East Magnolia. Headley's Clothing 1829 South 9th.
Oh, boy.
And Smoky Hill Museum 211 West Iron. Well, let's top the headlines from yesteryear.
Okay, we're going to go for some nostalgia here. Do you know what was showing at the movies on May 5th, 1990? You know?
Who was it?
Some of your favorite movies. Tales from the Dark Side. Ooh. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, man.
Glory, that's a pretty good supplement.
That was a good one.
Really good. And Pretty Woman.
Pretty
Woman. Which made Julia Roberts a star.
It did. A starlet.
And that was 25 years ago.
Wow.
That's some age. That makes you feel old.
I've used that line before they get in the elevator. She goes, in case I forget to tell you, I had a really good time at the beginning of the date. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yep.
I'm glad you reminded our listeners.
Yep. All right. Yeah, here's another sweet and sour news item.
Sweet and sour.
Yeah, the sweet is about the sugar beets.
Oh, the sugar beets.
May 7, 1965. A cloud of disaster is hanging over the sugar beet crop in northwest Kansas. Within 2 or 3 weeks, depending on the weather, the crop could be in serious trouble due to a shortage of labor. The labor problem arose last year when Congress allowed Public Law 78 to expire. The law had permitted foreign nationals to enter the U.S. to perform specific tasks under contracts with American concerns. Okay. Mexican nationals, also known as, I think they were called braceros, were used in Sherman and Wallace counties and Kit Carson County in Colorado. The average Mexican national works twice as many acres as the domestic worker, said William A. Davis of Goodland, chair of the Governor's Advisory Committee on Sugar Beets, and I echo Mr. Davis. Those folks, I grew up around people who worked in the fields, and they could work circles around me. They were much better. Yeah, they did.
And, well, you know, there's nothing that replaces a hard day's work.
But a hard day's night.
As long as you take a shower after.
Today I've been working just like a dog.
Yeah, well, singing like a cat. So,
you know.
May 8th, 1940. Oops.
Whoops.
There's an Olaf reference here.
An Oli?
Olaf, that inscrutable fellow hewn from a block of Indiana limestone, adorning the north facade of the post office, was completed Tuesday. He is to be head of what the sculptor describes as a Kansas farm family of 3 who are to decorate the post office in commemoration of the hardy pioneer stock that developed this state. Olaf is a huge fellow, 8 feet tall and 30 inches wide, and this morning even a ground-drenching rain failed to alter that sphinx-like westward gaze. Gaze, not glaze.
Gaze.
You know,
well, I wonder, it's still there, Olaf.
I don't know.
So his name was Olaf.
That's what it says.
I'll be darned.
I guess, you know, Olafs are made of hardy stock.
Yes, they are. Stubborn, too.
I know.
I could tell you a few stories, but I won't.
Ooh.
All right. May 6, 1915.
Way back.
Dateline McPherson. Just 11,768 pounds, or nearly 6 tons of dandelions, were gathered in McPherson in a contest put on by the Federation of Women's Clubs of the city.
That's just in my backyard.
The Federation offered prizes to the boys and girls gathering the greatest number. Prizes were awarded as follows. A 5-pound box of candy went to Wallace James. He collected 1,156 pounds.
Not that he gained that.
No.
Eating the candy.
He may have. Yep, 4-pound box of candy went to Cecil Wampler, 1,109 pounds of dandelions. 3-pound box of candy went to Audrey Hale, 984 pounds. And a 2-pound box of candy went to Boyd Stewart, who collected 716 pounds.
Well,
I bet they got sick eating that candy.
we should just, they should come and collect from my yard. They can win some big prizes.
That's right.
Okay, and finally, on May 8th, 1895, in the Salina Daily Republican.
It's been a
Now,
while.
get this editorial. When the Supreme Court usurps the function of lawmaking and presumes to dictate what laws shall and shall not be passed, it is time to seriously think of showing the Supreme Court its place. There have been several decisions lately, and Congress would be warranted in drawing the line and defining the power of the court. A tribunal from which there is no appeal should be in some way responsible to the people. And that's the Supreme Court decision.
And that's that.
And that's that.
Read more about the way things used to be in the look back section of Monday's Salina Journal.
Have a happy May Day, and
Happy May
don't
Day.
let spring fever make you lazy.
No, like me.
And we'll see you yesterday.